Hello and welcome to WordPress tutorials. Today I'm starting a brand new series of PHP and MySQL tutorials. Before starting the course, you must know about HTML5, CSS3 and JavaScript. If you already know how to build a web page using HTML5, then this course is for you and you will start learning what is PHP. So what PHP stands for is Hypertext Preprocessor, and it's an open source scripting language, and it's free, and a huge community is available online for help. Also, PHP scripts are executed on Apache server, which means that just like HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which are executed by the browser, but PHP is not like that. PHP requires Apache server, which executes the file, compile the file, and then gives the result back to your browser, and then your browser shows that result in HTML format. And also you will need a database which will be connected using PHP, and our first step will be installing PHP server. We will be using Xampp Server from apachefriends.org, which will have the latest version of MySQL and PHP servers. Okay, what first step is, go to your browser and type apachefriends.org. Click on download, and you have versions for Windows, Linux and Mac OS. So I'll install it on Windows, so I'll choose the latest version. Click on download. It will start downloading. It's 156 MB file, so it will take a while. Okay, my file is downloaded and saved in D drive. Here it is. So I'll choose D drive for installation as well, because whenever I install Windows on my C drive and I'll format the data, then my Xampp server will be saved with all the websites I made in it. Click on installation file. Only choose MySQL and Apache. Apache is already selected, but remove other things if you do not want. Click on next and choose your destination folder. I'll install it in my D drive for later save. Click on next. Choose your language. Learn more about Vietnamese. No thanks, and click next. It will make a folder by the name of Xampp. While installing the PHP server on my PC, I would like to tell you, if you want all these tutorials listed in the same page, you can click on the link in the description, which will take you to my website, where all these tutorials are listed in a category called PHP. And also, if you want to learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript, these tutorials are also available on that website. And if you want to stay on YouTube and want to watch my complete playlist for this PHP course, then the playlist link is also in the description. Windows will ask permission to start HTTPD. Click on allow access. It's now installing. click on finish. It will automatically start the control panel for Xampp. You can start Apache and MySQL servers right from here, and it will start using port 80 and 443 for Apache and for MySQL as well. Okay, now for some reason if MySQL or Apache does not starts on 80 port, then I'll show you how to resolve this issue. Currently it's running, so let me show you how to access them. Okay, for MySQL also allow access on your Windows, and it's started. Now open your browser and type localhost on your browser, and it will access your Xampp server. Now come to the folder where you installed the Xampp server. I'll also show you how to resolve the PHP not starting error, but first of all let me show you how it works for the default setting port 80. So you can see that localhost do not have any port mentioned here, but it can also be accessed using port 80, because you can see that there is port 80 started against Apache. So click here and type ;80 and press enter. It will also access the same thing, which is without mentioning the port. So if for some reason your Apache doesn't start with port 80 and it's stopped, then click on config, click on httpd config, click on find and search for listen. Here it is. Change listen from 80 to 8080, and then type localhost : and change the server name from 80 to 8080, and click press Ctrl S to save the file, and now run it again, and you can see that it's now running on 8080, but this time you will have to mention the port number, which is ;8080. Press enter, and it will access this server using port 8080. So that is how you will resolve the issue for the port. I'll turn it back to 80 because mine is running fine. Okay, now let's come to your localhost, and let me show you how you can start your first PHP file. What you will have to do is open your drive where you installed the Xampp server. Click on Xampp, and htdocs will be the folder where all your executable PHP files will be there. You can access your HTML file by accessing direct URL of your drive and your file in your browser, but it's not the case with the PHP. When you want to access a specific file, for example, let me build a new folder within the htdocs folder, which is called first website, and I'll copy any index file here. The index file extension will be PHP. Open the file in a editor. I'm using Dreamweaver CS6 for editing my PHP file. You can also use Notepad++, which is also free source. Dreamweaver CS6 is not free, it's by Adobe. Okay, my new file will be this echo. This is my first project. Save the file. Now to access this first website, I will have to type localhost, and then after localhost I will type the folder name which occurs after the htdocs. So if you come to the folder, then after htdocs, this is my website which calls first website. Copy this name and come to the browser, type it after the localhost and press enter, and here it is. Your file will be accessed. So this was just the installation of Xampp Server. Please proceed to our next tutorial where I will start the PHP tutorials from scratch, from introduction to the to our first application. So please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our future updates. Thank you.